Sold on your tunes due to keeping the Audi safety features in mind to keep my motor going long and strong. Keep up the great work.
Cool.
No, thank you for appreciating and understanding that. One of the keys that we talk about a lot is, in order to keep all the safety features and systems intact, the ECU cannot have any parameters fudged or estimated or rounded. And in the tuning world, it's very difficult to go in and rescale all the tuning parameters inside the ECU for the new levels of boost and power and load. And so what other tuners do is they'll change the top row from 1.0 to some other value that scales up. And when you do that, you start nullifying the safety features in the system, because once the ECU no longer has accurate data on what the actual operating parameters are, the safety systems are no longer functional. So it's kind of like if there was a safety system that tracked how close you got to the edge of a cliff, and if normally it would start alarming when you got 10 feet from the edge, if you go in the system and you fudge that and it doesn't know, it might let you get 1 foot, and it might think 1 foot is actually 10 feet. You could end up falling off the edge, and that's what happens in a lot of these tunes. To do it right is not easy. We have the skills and expertise in house, thanks to tuning and calibrating these types of ECUs for over 10 years now, to go in and re-engineer this at the software level and change the actual functionality in the ECU to ensure that all the tuning parameters are read accurately and that all the safety systems are intact. Almost nobody else does that out there, certainly not to the level we do across the board with all our tunes and calibrations. You just don't hear a lot of other people even talking about that because they don't want to talk about it because they're not doing it.
It's a shortcut.
Yeah, they're doing shortcuts, band-aids, workarounds. And that can help you do a fast quarter mile. It can help you accelerate fast. It might help you make a couple more horsepower on the dyno. But what it doesn't ensure is that your engine will be protected, that the NOx sensing system is calibrated correctly, that all the load tables ensure the right fueling, the right boost control behavior. All the safety features are contingent on having accurate data and information inside the ECU. This is kind of a real nuanced, difficult concept.
It's really tough about. Get across, because there's a lot of, and I bring it up from time to time. I'm sure everybody nods off, but there's a lot of mathematical problems inside these ECUs when you get too far along and are raising limits as high as they're getting now.